Hey guys, I just thought I would just share with you this exciting news. So, I'm in this Zoom Bible study with my friend Molly, and I got asked to give a testimony on Wednesday. I'm super excited just about my religion, to talk about my religion and what it's like to be Catholic and live in a Catholic family and my disability. And I'm just gonna share with them because honestly my parents didn't know if I was gonna make it. I was that small and I was very, very sick, and I was in the hospital for a very long time, and I was hooked up to tubes and monitors, and anyways, when I was um around um I my parents noticed as I was developing that I wasn't meeting the certain milestones that a baby would meet, like crawling on the floor and kind of learning how to walk. So they knew something was wrong. And, anyways, I started therapy when I was 3, and my therapist was down at Riley. So ever since I was 4, my mom would always drive me down to Riley, and I didn't really have any idea what was going on. So I would constantly cry, and because it hurt really bad, and I didn't know what they were doing to me. So but I as I got older, I still had to do therapy once a week just to keep my muscles loose and stuff like that. But as I got older, I worked on my therapist and I would work um, on my balance and sitting independently, because not all of you know I have a really bad startle reflex, and I can't really sit independently without something supporting me, because and for me to sit by myself, I have to really concentrate on what I'm doing, and nobody um, should talk to me because I'm focusing on not falling on the floor or anything like that. But like I said, I did therapy ever since I was 4 into high school, and then as I got older, my mom just we stopped doing therapy, but I'm seeing a recreational therapist, and we work on stretches, like hamstring stretches, and exercises every Thursday. I When I was in elementary school, I did this program called Everybody Counts, and I started doing it when I was in the first grade. And I just basically talked about my story with cerebral palsy and what was that like living with disability. And the kids were very in tuned on my story, and they constantly ask questions like, how do you go to bed, how do you get into bed, how do you use the restroom, all that kind of stuff. And I am very, very open with my disability, and I just truly believe that God creates everybody different for a reason, and I'm very thankful for my disability because it is difficult at times, but I look at my friend Molly and her brother, and where Tommy can't like communicate or anything, he can like sign and stuff, but I'm just very blessed on what cards I got dealt, and I'm very blessed that I was able to go to school for 12 years and have a job and be able to work and put others before myself. I love doing that. Absolutely love helping my students in any way I can. Sometimes my students have questions on like about my disability, and sometimes we get really busy at work. So sometimes when we're not that busy, I call them like little conferences, and I pull each student aside, and if they have like questions or like concerns about my disability, I share those facts with them, because I think it's important for kids in general to learn about disability awareness and my disability, and not to be afraid of a person in in a wheelchair or with a disability. But I completely feel extremely blessed in the what cards I got dealt, and I'm very blessed that I can go hang out with my friends or do stuff with my family. I'm very blessed that I can swim, play soccer, I did taekwondo for a couple years. I did horseback riding as a kid. I went to camp ever since I was 10 when I was a kid. So I've experienced a lot of cool things, and I just always count my blessings. Like I said, when I was first born, my parents didn't know if I was gonna make it or not because I was so small, and I just had to constantly, when I was a baby, I had to constantly be hooked up to machines and go to the doctor a lot. And at one point, my dad said they weren't sure if I was gonna make it because I was so sick. But by a miracle, by God, I survived, and I'm here today talking about my story, and I'm working. I've gone to school for 12 years. I went back to school to try to get my high school diploma because I got my certificate of completion, and I did pass the math part, people. I'm very excited about that, and I'm very proud of that because I studied really hard, but I didn't really do so hot on the English, but I passed the math, so that's all that matters to me. But yeah, I'm just really proud of myself. And what the cool part was, my students that I work with, they were like extremely proud of me that I went back to school to try to get my high school diploma. And my coworkers and my bosses were extremely supportive. So that means a lot to me. So, yeah. So I will just be doing a testimony about my relationship with God and my disability. and what it's like to have a disability. I will be doing that testimony tomorrow night during our Bible study. So I'm super excited. If you guys, if my friends are watching this video, you guys are more than welcome to hop on the Zoom call tomorrow. Bible study starts at, I think it's 9, I want to say, but I sent out a group text message with all the Bible study information. So if all my friends want to join this call tomorrow night, please feel free. You're more than welcome. No pressure at all. But yeah, I'm super excited. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Or I will see, actually, scratch that. I will see you guys probably this weekend. So have a good night, and I will see you later.